Only 46 steps to the Lion's Head lifts. No ski shop is closer or more convenient. Double Diamond Ski Shop. It doesn't get any easier.
OMG, GYT, did you know what that meant? Maybe not. If you don't understand texting or the lingo of teenagers, you might be out of the loop. And joining us now is Monica McCafferty. Good to see you again. She's with Planned Parenthood. She's going to let us know how to have a conversation with our teenagers about getting tested. How are you?
I'm good. Nice to be here.
Nice to have you. It's good to see you again.
Yes, definitely. Well, first, as you mentioned, GYT stands for Get Yourself Tested.
Okay.
It's a month-long awareness campaign. April is STD Awareness Month, so it comes perfectly. And it's a campaign that MTV, Planned Parenthood, and the Kaiser Family Foundation brought to life to, one, increase testing for STDs, but also to get people talking about them again in a way that's very comfortable, and to normalize any stigma that people might have about getting tested, and doing so in a way that youth really respond to and can really understand.
Well, I'm sure it's scary for a parent as well to have this conversation with their teenager. How did they start it off? Have they been talking to you guys about that?
Well, actually, if you go to gyt09.org, it's a central hub for youth as well as parents. There's tips on how to speak to your parents about STDs, your healthcare provider, even your partner. The CDC came out with some very alarming numbers that 1 in 4 teenage girls has an STD, and that by age 25, 1 in 2 sexually active adults will have an STD. So the numbers are real, and the conversations need to be started, and this is an opportunity for parents and youth to have those conversations. And even on Planned Parenthood's website, there's also information for parents about how to talk to their teens about STDs.
Yeah, that's great to have that resource. And we were talking, I mean, with those kind of numbers, it's obvious why it's important.
Exactly. And there's a lot of STDs that are asymptomatic, meaning you may not know that you have an STD. And so this campaign during the month of April is encouraging people to get tested. The website will have an online self-test so that you can actually self-check how at risk you are for an STD. And there also is even an online tool that you can enter your zip code. It will tell you your nearest health center. You can even text message to find your nearest health center. So it's a very interactive online campaign that is really encouraging you to get the conversations going, and that the conversation should be part of an organic conversation that revolves around sexual relationships and what's healthy, what's not. Really, it's not to be a set aside conversation, but really evolved, wrapped around larger conversations as well.
Yeah, I'm sure that, and you brought in actually some condoms. We have them here today, and that's a conversation, again, as a parent, teenager conversation. You don't want to encourage something, but you also want to be realistic about what's happening.
Exactly, and being realistic is a key. And abstinence, of course, is really the only way to be 100% free of an STD, but you have to be realistic that kids are having sex, and to take the appropriate measures to inform them and educate them, and have the education that's on both sides.
Okay, and I know that we don't have a Planned Parenthood here in the Valley, so what should we do if we want to kind of talk about the GYT campaign?
Exactly. You can go online, gyt09.org, and it will show you all your health centers closest in region. There is one in Glenwood Springs, but again, going to GYT09, at least anyone, anywhere can online get the information, the resources, the education that they need. And Planned Parenthood's website is also very informational as well.
Okay, and what's the future? What is your hope with this campaign that will happen?
Really, the hope is this campaign is to create buzz and to really get to normalize STD testing so that people see that it is part of being healthy, being responsible, taking individual accountability, and having those conversations.
Okay. All right. Well, Monica, it's good to see you again.
Great
Thanks
to
so
see you
much
too.
for bringing this conversation to the Valley. A lot of times people don't want to talk about this. And I saw here that you're going to have $5 STD testing days.
Yes, on April 21st and 24th at Planned Parenthood centers across Colorado. There's one exception in a southern Colorado location, but if you go to pprm.org, all the information, all the details will be there, and it's cost savings of lots of money. So it's a really great opportunity to get tested in a way that's very affordable.
Yeah, $5 testing. It's definitely worth it. Okay, well, thanks again. If you want more information, you can also go online to pprm.org for more information. We'll be right back.